What's going on, YouTube? Let's wait for a second till I get clearly in focus. We there yet? Are we there yet? It's like the movie. Are we there yet? Hopefully we're there yet, because I'm about to start. So this will be 5 helpful tips for filming a music video by your boy K-Dash. Let's get into it. So the first tip that I'm going to start off with is making sure that you're filming in the proper frame rate. And what I mean by that is I would suggest for you to film all of your performance shots in 24 frames per second and all of your B-roll in 60 frames per second or higher. It all depends on the movement that you're capturing. If you're capturing something like drink or something being poured up or some type of liquid being poured up, then you might want to go for 120 or 180 frames per second. However, if you're just capturing somebody walking down the street, 60 frames per second or 72 frames per second may do you justice there. So make sure that you're filming in the proper frame rate. Man, I gotta get it together, right? Number 2, B-roll. Making sure that you capture enough B-roll. One mistake that I made when I started off shooting music videos was I wasn't capturing enough B-roll, or if I did capture enough B-roll, it was all from one focal length, if I should say. So make sure that you capture some close-up shots, some mid shots, some wide angle shots, not just all wide angle B-roll footage or whatever the case may be. It'll help you and it'll make the video look more cinematic, capturing different lengths. So that's another helpful tip. All right, number 3, overshoot your video. What I mean by that is make sure that you have enough footage for your video. So if you have 3 shots in mind for each location, a wide angle, a close-up, and a mid-range shot, then you might want to shoot 6 shots or 9 shots if you have enough time at that location, just to ensure that you have enough footage to play with in post-production. Something may look like it's clearly in focus when you're at location, but in post-production it's not in focus, but you have another shot with that same view to choose from because you was able to shoot more than enough footage. So definitely do that. Number 4, I know y'all can hear that. I'm gonna be chopping wood or chopping metal, playing with my video. But anyway, number 4, make sure that your lighting is great, not good, great. The more light, the better. Don't overexpose the image, but you want to make sure that you have enough light so that way it's not underexposed and it's hard for you to play with in post-production. I've seen a lot of videographers that shoot with a great camera. I'm talking a Red Scarlet or not a DSLR, something way better, and the lighting was so dark that it just took away from the video. So don't take away from your video because you don't have enough lighting. And keep in mind that it's not a certain brand of light that you need. You can get lights from Home Depot, wherever you grab the lights from. The person that's watching the music video do not know what type of lights you use. They just know if the subject is lit or they're dark. So keep that in mind. Last but not least, number 5. This is the biggest and most important tip, and it falls on the person that's editing the music video, and that's editing. I would suggest for you to edit to the beat. It just keeps the vibe of the song or whatever that's in the background. It keeps the video flowing along with that. They really doing the most. But like I said, edit to the beat. Really take your time in post-production. Don't rush the process because, I mean, this is something that can last forever. So take your time, make sure that you're confident with the end result. Definitely show it to the artist before you make the end video, so that way if they are not comfortable with a few scenes, that you can go ahead and make those adjustments before you render the final video. Show it to a couple of your associates or a couple of your peers and get their feedback before you even show it to the artist for things that you can improve or do better. Or maybe this one particular clip is running long and the other ones, me personally, I try not to let a clip run longer than 3 seconds. That was one of my biggest mistakes when first editing music videos. I would almost let the clip run for as long as the bar ran. And you know what I mean in regards to bars in a 16 bar format, 16 bars in a verse. So one bar, I would change it so it was basically 16 clips each verse, and that's too long. That's too long. These clips need to range from 1 to 3 seconds, I would suggest, especially if it's a hip hop or fast pace tempo song. I would suggest 1 to 3 minutes. However, if it's a slow song or a love song, then you can kind of stretch that out a little bit longer and do maybe 2, 3, and 4 second clips. You see what I'm saying? It's because the song, you want it to move a lot slower if it's a love song or things of that nature. So hopefully this video was helpful. If it was helpful, go ahead and hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the more content that I drop. Leave me a comment, tag me in a music video or something that you produce so I can check out the work, and hopefully this was helpful. Go ahead and smash that like button. It's your boy K-Dash. See you to the next time. I'm out.